Hello. So this is a little contribution from my side towards the advanced F2L thing. Why we need advanced F2L is dialogues. Here they are. To reduce time, and to reduce time we can use things like efficient moves, less cube rotations, finger tricks, quick recognition and execution, and then it helps with look ahead. So based on all these things, I'll try to explain some of the cases which I use in my everyday life. So yeah, here we go. First up, we look at the cases in which both the pieces are in the bottom layer and they are not quite nicely set up. So here are the 5 possible cases. Now generally you would solve this case by taking it on the top layer like so and splitting it up like that. Now this has become an eagle case. I will be using a little hunting terminology, so if that's okay, thanks. So this becomes an eagle case. Now can we predict this when it's here already? So this sticker and this sticker, where they were earlier, let's see, the white and green. Earlier they were here and here, the front for the edge and the right side for the white. So this can be predicted as a potential eagle case if your style of solving this is taking it on the top layer like that. If you have some other style like this, it's a different case. Okay, so potential eagle case, and this would be potential crocodile case because the two stickers are similar. Now these two are somewhat similar in terms of the edge orientation. This edge is correct, this edge is also correct, which means that if I have to solve this case, it will be solved in an eagle way and without having to rotate the cube because the edge is correct. So if the edge is correct, no cube rotation. For these 3 cases we will be rotating the cube. Let's see if it's true. Eagle case without having to rotate the cube. So that's the finger trick. If you observe R, U prime with the thumb and the U2, thumb and the index, without having to rotate the cube. This will be potential crocodile without having to rotate the cube because the edge is correct. Let's see. This will be potential eagle case, but a cube rotation will be involved because the edge is flipped over. Let's see. So I need this free slot, so I have to rotate the cube and potential crocodile case with a cube rotation. Again the U2 is done like that, which is very good. Potential tiger case, which will involve a cube rotation. Although all these cases you can just take it on the top layer like that, a joint pair, and then solve it. But yeah, this is something which you can do also. Now this one I can rotate the cube, but from here itself I can use a finger trick like this and this will solve it. So you can avoid a cube rotation with a little bit of a finger trick like that. Okay, so this helps in instant recognition and execution because you know what's coming ahead rather than having to pause and look where the things are going and stuff like that. So instantly you can just recognize it, and then maybe it'll help you look ahead as well. Now there is no case which is a potential tiger case with the edge correct, because if there were, it would look something like this. Potential tiger case and the edge is correct. Just all possible combinations. Now whenever you come across a tiger case, you should be happy because it has more flexibility. For example, this corner here and its edge, and the same mirror kind of case in which the corner is here and that's the edge. So you can do things like hide the edge instead of hiding the corner. All the time you don't have to hide the corner. For the tiger case you can even hide the edge. So that's the edge, hide it away so the corner can come here, and that's your setup. And then solve. You can also do something like, no need to find the white diagonal free slot like this. You can also take the corner over there and use this free slot to hide the corner so that the edge can then come here. Hide the corner, the edge is there. That's the setup. Solve. Similarly for the right-handed case as well, you can do it this way. Use this free slot. That's a setup. Or edge, corner is here, hide the edge, bring the corner here. That's a setup, and solve. Yep. And if I talk about finger tricks, the U2 thing that I just talked about, like that, soon can, right? So it is okay. Now as you all know that if I do the R, U, R prime, U prime trigger 3 times, that is also called as a sexy trigger, okay, whatever, it will solve this case obviously. 1, 2, 3. So let's take a look at what happens actually. What happens is if I do the trigger twice, it gets set up in this fashion, the typical tiger fashion, and the third one just solves it. So we can use this to solve many of the other cases, as in this setup needs to go in this slot. So we'll do the trigger 2 times and then slot it in this one. 1, 2, and just don't rotate the up layer, and that's it. Okay, so it is something like this. Likewise, you can also for example, this is here and the slot is behind there. If it's presented to you like this, you can do the trigger 2 times and then set it up here and then solve it. So just 1, 2. What you can also do is if the same thing, this needs to go behind, but yeah, if that's the case, and then if you see the orange and orange both are visible in one view, and green, so you can also use this nice algorithm, R2 U wide, R2 U prime wide, and it solves it. Now as you have the RU R prime U prime trigger, so also you have the R prime F R F prime trigger, also known as a sledgehammer. That's like a real name, sledgehammer. Okay, so this trigger also, if you do it 6 times, it will restore the cube to its original position, and let's see if we can find something out of that. So that was 1 time, 2 times, 3, yeah, okay, 3 times, same thing, 4, and this gives you this case, the edge is like that and the corner is here. Generally you would rotate the cube and do the left sexy 2 times to solve this, or maybe rotate it the other way around, bring this here, set up U2 and stuff like that. But as it happens, the sledgehammer 2 more times will solve this. Let's see. 1, 2. Now let's investigate this a bit further. Finger trick would be something like start with the L wide rather than R prime, so it will be something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's see how this trigger works. Actually, you don't need to know this, but I would like to tell, so thank you for listening. If I bring this edge here and try to hunt it the crocodile way, it is flipped up. So what we need to do is we need to flip this edge and bring it here so that the orange will be on the top. Flipping the edge is always done, bring this here and then on the top again. Orange is up but everything else is messed up. So what the trigger does is the first R prime will save this corner away, then the next 2 moves will flip this edge as well as unsave the corner. The last one will align everything and hunt this again. So that's how it works. and the second trigger will obviously insert this. But let's say we insert this F2L pair in the normal way, which is open the slot and put it back in, and what that gives you is this OLL, TOLL with the two yellows either sides. And the solution to this OLL is, well, no prizes for guessing. Take this F2L pair back out the normal way, reinsert it the sledgehammer way. So undo what you just did and redo what you were supposed to do. That is the solution to that OLL. And they say cubing is difficult. You're right. Okay, so the same logic can be applied in which the two pieces are here, but they need to go in this slot. So once sledgehammer will join these two, and the next intuitive move can be used to slot it in. So one time, that's your pair. Yep. Now this is your childhood case, as in this edge needs to be inserted here. The corner is already correct. Generally you would just take it here, that's the setup, and then maybe rotate the cube to insert this pair, or some smart sledgehammer thing like this or something, whatever. And yep, but that involves a little bit of rotation. But what you can also do is, this is purely intuitive stuff, take the edge here, the corner, and move both of them away from the restoring face, and this is your typical setup, which can be solved like that. So what you see is just an RU R prime U prime trigger to set this up, right? If the edge is here already, right? Get the edge there and RU R prime U prime trigger, and then just another trigger. Now what you can also do is, now this is just for fun, alright, it won't help you much, but just for fun, playing around with F2L, you can also send the edge here and then take the corner behind and set it up the tiger way, so the red will be on the top for the green. And for that you can just do something like RU2 R prime U2, and so it is just no rotation. And as for the mirror case, you'd be rotating the cube and doing the left-handed moves. But what you can also do is use this algorithm. This is an absolutely fantastic algorithm. Just check this out. This needs to go here, so hold it like that, and so the algorithm was R prime F prime R U prime U R, and so pretty cool algorithm. I use it every time. Talking about algorithms, there are some cases which you should use algorithms. For example, this one, in which the two are joined on the sides like that, and the mirror is obviously these two joined here. So for these we have some nice algorithms. For example, this needs to go in this slot, that, and for this one, so start this one with both of them over here, and this is where they need to go. Yep, I saw this alg in Felix's video and I like it very much, and I use it all the time. Obviously there is also this case in which they are joined, but this and this are opposite, the orange and green. So this can be set up into a tiger case, which is okay.